Welcome to TLH Patterns. In this video, we'll see how to crochet this square coaster. It's a very beautiful pattern made using two colors. This square measures about 5.25 inches or 13.5 centimeters. You can also make this square bigger. You can use it to make pillow covers or baby blankets or throws. I used medium worsted weight or category 4 yarn in two colors, and then a 3.5 mm crochet hook. Start with the first color and make a magic ring. The free end of yarn will be on your left side and the working end on the right. Now insert hook into the ring and pull up a loop. Then make 3 chains. This will count as the first stitch. And now make 2 double crochets into the ring. Chain 2, then work 3 double crochets into the ring. Chain 2, 3 double crochets into the ring. Once again chain 2 and 3 double crochets into the ring. You can tighten the ring by pulling the free end of yarn. Then finally make 2 chains and then work a slip stitch in the top of the 3 chains at the beginning. You'll have 4 sets of 3 double crochets with chain 2 space in between each set. We are going to work the next round with the second color, but you will not fasten off. We'll also not be carrying this yarn behind, so just leave a long loop. You can place a stitch marker if you want. Leave a long loop and don't tighten it, and get this yarn away from your work. You don't want this to get entangled with your current round. Let's start the second round. Pick up your new color, and this round we are going to start after the first stitch. The 3 stitches, the 3 chains that we made at the beginning is the first stitch, and in the space after the first stitch insert your hook. So it's not into the stitch but in the space after the first stitch. Insert the hook and pull up the new yarn, and now work 3 chains. First chain will count as a single crochet. Then work a single crochet in the space after the second double crochet. So into this space after the second stitch, work a single crochet. Note that we are not working into the stitch but into the space between the stitches. Then 3 chains, and then work a single crochet into the space after the first double crochet on the second side. Chain 2, single crochet in the space after the next double crochet. Then 3 chains, single crochet in the space after the first double crochet on the third side. chain 2, single crochet in the space after the next double crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the space after the first double crochet on the fourth side, then chain 2, single crochet in the space after the next double crochet, then chain 3, and now join with the slip stitch to the first chain at the beginning. Get the loop and the yarn of the previous round away and work a slip stitch into the first chain, which counts as a single crochet, and now pull this loop, and you can place a stitch marker in the loop. We are going to work the next round using the first color. You have the chain 2 space at the corner of round 1. So these are the 4 corners where you have the chain 2 spaces, and pull the first color through this space. Insert hook into the chain 2 space, and then insert hook into the loop, and now pull the yarn to tighten the loop, and then pull the working end of yarn through the loop and the chain 2 space of round 1. Make 3 chains. This counts as the first stitch. Then work 2 double crochets into the same space. Remember to keep the second yarn out of your way. Then chain 1 and into the next corner space of round 1. Okay, so this is the chain 2 space of round 1. So now into this space work 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. Three double crochets. Now make 2 chains, then work another 3 double crochets into the same space. Then chain 1, and now into the next corner space work 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. Then chain 1, and into the next corner space work 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. chain 1 and into the first space where you have already worked 3 double crochets. Now into the same space work 3 double crochets. And 2 chains, and then join with a slip stitch to the third chain at the beginning of the round, and then pull a long loop and place a stitch marker if needed. Now we are going to work with the second color. Insert hook into the space after the first stitch of the previous round and insert hook into the loop of the second color, and now pull the yarn to tighten the loop, and then pull the yarn through the loop and the space after the first stitch. Now work 3 chains and then a single crochet into the space after the second double crochet. Then chain 2 and work a single crochet in the space after the next double crochet, and then 2 chains, single crochet in the space after the next double crochet. Then you have the corner space, work 3 chains and in the space after the next double crochet work a single crochet, 2 chains, single crochet in the space after the next double crochet, then 2 chains, single crochet in the space after the next double crochet, chain 2, single crochet after the next double crochet, and then 3 chains, single crochet after the next double crochet on the next side, and then 2 chains, single crochet after the next double crochet, again 2 chains, single crochet in the space after the next double crochet, 2 chains, chain 2, single crochet in the space after the next double crochet, chain 3, and then you'll work a slip stitch in the first chain at the beginning of the round. Push the other yarn out of your way to your right side. Now pull the loop and place a stitch marker. We'll work the next round using the first color. Insert hook into the chain 2 corner space of round 3 and insert your hook into the loop and tighten the loop, and now pull the yarn through the loop and the chain 2 space. Chain 3, this will count as your first stitch, and work 2 double crochets into the same space. Then chain 1 and now into the next chain 1 space of round 3, work 3 double crochets. Chain 1 and into the corner chain 2 space, work 3 double crochets. Two chains and 3 double crochets. Then chain 1, 3 double crochets into the chain 1 space of round 3. Chain 1 and in the corner space work 3 double crochets, 2 chains and 3 double crochets. Chain 1, 3 double crochets in the next chain 1 space of round 3. Chain 1 and then in the next corner space 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. Then chain 1, 3 double crochets in the next chain 1 space. Chain 1. In the corner space you already have 3 double crochets, so work 3 double crochets and chain 2. Then work a slip stitch in the third chain at the beginning of the round. Now pull the loop and then we'll work with the other color. Insert hook into the space after the first stitch and insert hook into the loop of the second color, and now tighten the loop and pull the yarn through the loop as well as the space after the first stitch. Chain 3, single crochet in the space after the next stitch. Chain 2, single crochet in the space after the first double crochet. Chain 2, single crochet in the next space. Again chain 2, single crochet in the space after the first double crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the next space. Now chain 3, then single crochet in the space after the next double crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the space after the next double crochet, chain 2, single crochet in space after the next double crochet, chain 2, and then a single crochet in the next space, chain 2, single crochet in the space after the next double crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the next space, then chain 3, and now single crochet in the space after the next double crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the next space. You'll repeat this around until you reach the beginning. Finally, work 3 chains and then a slip stitch in the first chain at the beginning of the round. We'll now switch to the other color. So insert hook into the corner space and insert hook into the loop, and then pull the yarn to tighten the loop, and pull the yarn through the loop and the corner space, and then make 3 chains and work 2 double crochets into the same space. Chain 1 and into the next chain 1 space work 3 double crochets. You can cut the other yarn off, you won't be needing it anymore. Chain 1 and into the next chain 1 space work 3 double crochets. Again chain 1 and into the corner space work 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. Then chain 1. So you'll repeat this around working 3 double crochets in every chain 1 space, and then when you reach the beginning work 3 double crochets and 2 chains into the first corner space, and then slip stitch in the third chain at the beginning. For a bigger square, continue repeating the last 2 rounds. I'll be finishing this with a final round of single crochet. So chain 1 and work single crochet in each stitch. Then single crochet in the next chain 1 space, and then single crochet in the next 3 double crochets, single crochet in the next space, and then in the 3 stitches single crochet the next space, and then in the next 3 double crochets, and into the next chain 2 space work 2 single crochets, chain 1 and 2 single crochets, and then continue working single crochet in each stitch and in each space up to the corner space, and in each corner space work 2 single crochets, chain 1 and 2 single crochets.